Dzień dobry kochani. Witam Was w kolejnym odcinku Black Mirror. To już chyba jest 15 odcinek, jeżeli się nie mylę. I jesteśmy sobie w tej krypcie, gdzie widzimy kolejne drzwi, do których nie mamy dostępu.
I think I'll need the right key. The lock looks odd and quite complex. That symbol on the lock, though, I've seen it before.
No właśnie, i mi się przypomniało, gdzie ja widziałam ten symbol. Mianowicie, pamiętacie, jak się wchodziło do tego zamku, w którym tu jesteśmy teraz w Walii? O, ale tu ładnie. Była taka szkatułka, w której nic nie mogliśmy zrobić wtedy, ale być może teraz będziemy mogli coś zrobić, więc chodźmy może do Richarda i się zapytajmy go. Nie się zapytajmy, to jest niepoprawnie. Co z tym kluczem?
Pardon me, can I ask you something?
Yes?
Yes.
There is a symbol of a very unique cross-like shape in the chapel. Would you happen to know anything about it?
Oh, I think I know what you mean. It's an old symbol of the nobleman of the manor. It's strange, though. I've never noticed it there myself. Eleanor has got the only remaining one in her jewelry box.
I'd like to see it. Where exactly is that box?
She tends to keep it nearby. It's probably somewhere in the main hall. The mansion will be closed for the night. Take my key from the table over there.
Thanks. I'll leave you to your work then.
Klucz mamy zabrać. Aha, tu jest to.
Now, it's completely destroyed. Hopefully, Richard won't find out what happened before I leave.
No, oby, bo będziesz miał przewalone trochę. Tak ci powiem. Okej, wyłazimy stąd. I idziemy sobie do zamku. No tak, no najpierw wiadomo do ogrodu, później tam dalej. I do dworku.
The entrance is locked.
No po to masz klucz właśnie, ten, który wzięliśmy od Richarda, nie? Czyli tak. Okej, szkatułka jest, o ile dobrze pamiętam, i tutaj drewniane puzerko, ale wiecie co zrobimy? Zapiszemy sobie stan gry na wszelki wypadek, bo kto wie, może to jest akurat jakaś, nie wiem, ważna misja. Drewniane puzerko. No dobra, i teraz zobaczmy, co tu możemy zrobić. Możemy... Aha, dobra. Czyli to się porusza tak jak konik. I... No właśnie, tu nie za bardzo. To jest dobre miejsce już. Bo wiecie jak koń się rusza, że tak powiem. Tu nie mogę, bo tu jest czarny. A jakbym czarny zamienił? Nie, to też tak nie idzie. Białe na górze, czarne na dole powinny być. No ale... A ten? Nie. No tego też tu nie przedstawimy. Możemy jeden przedstawić ten tutaj. Albo ten tutaj. I wtedy ten tutaj. I wtedy ten tutaj. Ten tutaj. Ten tutaj, ten tutaj. Okej, udało się. I tu powinien być klucz. No i dokładnie, mamy ten klucz.
The bottom part looks exactly like the opening in the grate of the underground tomb.
Dobra, i teraz tak, wracamy sobie. Zobaczmy, co tu jeszcze jest, ale chyba raczej nic
The
ciekawego.
fire is out.
Tu już wszystko patrzyliśmy. Schody. Dobra, opuścimy sobie posiadłość i pójdziemy sobie z powrotem do tego grobowca tam. Spróbujemy się tam dostać. Tak, do starego ogrodu. Dobra, do opuszczonego budynku. I teraz dalej do kaplicy. końca. I używamy tego klucza. Okej, znów nam się tutaj otwiera jakieś dziwne miejsce. I teraz tak.
This must be Durgan's tomb.
No. Na to wygląda. Rzeźbioną tabliczkę. Co jest napisane? Że...
Use a stranger's head, or your own will shed.
To może zapiszemy znów, bo to brzmi jak trochę groźba śmierci w tej grze. Co wy na to? Ja tam bym nie chciała być skrócona o głowę tutaj, nawet jako Samuel. Zobaczmy sobie ten
There's an
monolit.
opening on the top.
Dobra. Teraz tak, czaszki sobie obejrzyjmy.
They've all been chiseled from stone. Except for their size, there is nothing special about them. This one has a crack on it. It looks a bit different than the other ones. Why are there so many of them about the tomb? They've all been chiseled from stone. Except for their size, there is nothing special about them. Why are there so many of them about the tomb?
Tamta jedna jest pęknięta i mamy jeszcze kamyczki. Może ją strącimy? No proszę. Dobra.
It can't have fallen any worse. I probably ran out of luck in the mines yesterday.
Aha. No, na to wychodzi.
This one isn't made of stone like the other ones. To whom could such a large skull have belonged?
No, może do
Damn,
człowieka.
it's too far. I can't reach it.
Czy ja mam jeszcze ten pogrzebacz, który tam chciałam zabrać z domu, czy nie? Pierwsze zagranie, klucz, stare zdjęcie. Czy ja go w końcu nie zabrałam wtedy? Kwas.
It's too far.
No, chyba go nie zabrałam wtedy. Dobra. To wychodzimy. I idziemy po pogrzebacz. Musimy się tutaj, że tak powiem, streścić, żeby to wszystko ogarnąć sobie tej jednej nocy, nie? No weź tu i weź ten pogrzebacz. Teraz pewnie będziemy go mogli wziąć. Dobra. Chodzi o to, żeby sobie wziąć ten kluczyk, który się tam, że tak powiem, rozbił. I dobra, wchodzimy tam z powrotem, gdzie byliśmy. No właśnie, stary. Aha, tu do krypty, okej. Spójrzmy sobie tam jeszcze na tą czaszkę. I użyjmy pogrzebacza, żeby ten klucz
Maybe
wyciągnąć.
I'll reach it now.
Dobra, jest.
An old key with a drawing of a human skull.
Okej. I teraz tu jest dziura. Więc użyjmy sobie tutaj tego klucza.
That sound.
No.
What was that?
No, pewnie coś się otworzyło, nie? Tak mi się wydaje. Może nawet grób, kto wie.
The roots have worked their way down here. Soon they will disrupt the whole ceiling of the tomb.
Przepaść.
curtain of steam makes it impossible to estimate the distance to the bottom. The floor may have collapsed deeply. I'd better hold back.
No, też tak mi się wydaje. Lepiej tam nie łaź. Proszę, jaki strongman teraz nagle.
Dagon Gordon.
Jest i klucz. Czyli udało nam się teraz zrobić to, co się nie udało Williamowi.
I
Czyli
did
temu
not have
naszemu
any reason to extend my stay in
dziadkowi.
Wales. The next morning, I said goodbye to Eleanor and returned to Black Mirror.
Dobra, czyli wracamy do Black Mirror. Jest rozdział 4, czyli historia się posuwa bardzo do przodu. Forgotten Band. Zapomniana więź. No, ciekawe. Cześć. Co tam? Heja. Nie? Nic?
Samuel, you have returned sooner than I expected. How are things in Wales? Is Eleanor well?
Yes, she's quite well. I gave her your letter.
Thank you, Samuel.
I can hear uncertainty in your voice. Has something gone wrong?
I'm afraid it has, my dear. Bates, you tell Samuel. I do not want to speak about it myself.
Yes, madam.
No, co się stało?
About Sir Robert. He went away the night you left for Wales, sir. Just before he left, he told me he had to go to Ashbury on an urgent matter.
I know. I spoke with him about it. Did something happen in the sanatorium?
Unfortunately, sir, I do not know. Sir Robert did not return home that night. In fact, we have had no news of him since then.
Maybe he had to stay there. He told me he had a lot of work.
That is what we thought too. But the head nurse told us he left the gates of Ashbury just before midnight.
That's strange indeed.
He would often stay at the sanatorium for several days in a row, but he would always let us know. We do not know what could have happened.
Bates, do not speak like this.
I'm sorry, madam.
Nie wkurzaj
I did
Wiktorii.
not mean it
Bates.
that way.
We'll wait until this evening and then call the sanatorium. Maybe Robert will have returned by then.
Bates, you started to say, first, about Sir Robert. Is there anything I should know?
Yes, sir. I just don't know if I can speak about it in front of madam.
Oh, go ahead, Bates. The thought is inevitable anyway.
All right, then. Detective Collier showed up this morning. I thought he had come because of Henry's drowning, but I was mistaken. Someone from the village found a body of a boy in the woods. Collier came here to inform us only. This time he spared us his questions.
A body of a boy?
Chłopiec.
What happened
To
to
ten
him?
chłopiec,
Detective Collier suggested that the boy had
który
been
tam
killed
się bawił z
by
tą
the
piłką, co z tu
wolves.
chyba?
Did he mention the place where it happened?
No, I did not want to ask him about anything.
Oh, I understand.
Too much evil has come to us within the last 2 days. Do not know what is going on, Samuel. Now please excuse me. I do not want to talk about this any longer.
Yes, I understand. I'll probably go to my room.
I lit up your fireplace already this morning, sir. It's very cold today.
Robert said something about a runaway patient before he left. Robert and that boy. Indeed, some very strange things have been happening around here lately.
Dobra. Czy my teraz czasem idziemy sobie do Willow Creek? I Willow Creek. Leję, jak zawsze. Pięknie. Do pubu, bo wiadomo, w pubie można się dowiedzieć wiele różnych rzeczy.
Today's menu. Roe deer on cream.
Nice.
wild boar shoulder, gamekeeper style. Harry's wife always did cook well.
No i dobra. Co tam, Harry, słychać nowego?
Master Gordon,
Hejka.
have you heard what happened?
Yes,
To
I
słyszałam.
have.
Poor boy. And I was so mean to him. I hope someone kills that beast of a wolf real soon. I'll hang its stuffed coat above the door. You can count on that.
How do you know it was a wolf?
Well, what else could it be? It was a wolf, that's for sure.
Maybe. There's no reason to talk.
A grabarz?
I need to talk to you.
Go ahead, but make it quick.
Have you heard what happened?
Yeah, it's terrible. You know, I don't get distressed easily. But this boy, I feel sorry for him. They found him torn to pieces. Those damn beastly wolves. I'd like to see traps set all over the place. And shoot whatever the traps don't take care of.
Where did it happen?
Close to the old mines, right around that bloody altar.
Stonering?
Yes, there. That place is haunted, that's for sure. It was once the sacred ritual place of the druid wizards. It's an evil place. Poor little Vic.
No, czy to był ten chłopiec?
I used to play there as a child too. I should go have a look around there.
Dobra, nic więcej tu się chyba już nie dowiemy. Więc chodźmy tam.
From Willow Creek, I set my steps towards the dark woods at the edge of our manor. My thoughts were with the ritual place of the ancient druids, Stonering.
Hejka,
Mr.
powie.
Gordon, may I ask what you are doing here? Why have you come to this place?
No, w sumie to przechodziłem.
I heard what happened, and I wanted to see for myself. I don't like what's been happening at all. You don't mind, do you?
No, it's all right as long as you do not impede my investigation. Strange that we should meet again at a place where a tragedy has occurred. Don't you think?
No, I don't. I'm trying to understand what is going on here. Just like you.
This is police work, Mr. Gordon. Things have
prawda.
been getting more and more complicated recently, and I don't need more added confusion. No offense intended.
None taken. I quite understand. Can you at least describe to me what happened?
Oh, well, since you've come this far, I suppose I should tell you what I know. But first, you tell me what you already know, so I'm not wasting my time.
I only know that they found the body of a young boy here, and it appears that he was killed by wolves.
Then you know almost all that I do. There is not much more I can add to that. The boy probably wandered too far from the village last night. Very imprudent. When the wolves attacked him, he was trying to escape. Unfortunately, the furious beasts got to the unlucky lad. You know the rest already.
Don't you find it odd that the bloodstains are only on that big stone in the middle?
I'd say the boy was trying to run to a higher place, but it was no help. That's all I'm willing to tell you. Gordon, I don't want you to speak about this with anyone else, you understand? People know way too much already, and I don't want to be having to hear scary, tall stories.
I'll keep it to myself.
Good. I need to reflect on what matters.
Of course. Would you mind if I had a look around here?
What makes you so interested in all this? You wouldn't happen to know anything I don't, would you?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
You would tell me if that were the case, right?
Certainly.
Well, do whatever you want here. I have no reason to ask you to leave.
Have you found out anything new about Henry's death?
Yes, a new fact has come to light that has made things clearer to me. I was just about to close the case, but then I spoke with the pathologist.
Dr. Herman?
It seems that Mr. Stanton did not die by suffocation, or drowning for that matter.
How did he die then?
Herman has not been able to determine the exact cause yet. He has not arrived at a conclusive assessment yet, so
Czyli nie wiadomo.
some more time. What's certain though is that Stanton's lungs were not full of water, as is common.
Czyli się nie utopił.
You see what this could mean if it were confirmed.
Not quite, Detective.
It would mean that he died somewhere else, where his
Yes,
body was
somewhere.
carried and dumped into the fountain.
Another murder then.
Doubtless, should Herman confirm his theory. I will not tell you anything else. You're more than necessary already. I would, however, like to ask you something. Just a routine, you see, Gordon.
Yes, go ahead.
No, co tam?
I have only one question. Where were you yesterday at about this time?
Well, if you must know, I was visiting my relatives at a remote manor in Wales.
And what was the purpose of that visit?
Well, just family visit, nothing special. Why are you interested?
Just a routine question, Gordon.
That's all for now.
All right.
Strange. The plant that's clinging to it looks burnt. So much blood. So this is where little Vic died. Blood on the stone hasn't even dried yet. There are many such as these in the forest. One of 3 menhirs that form a triangle around the altar. The stones may have played a role in the druids' rituals.
Też tak myślę.
Green fire. The 3rd stone in the triangle.
I znów znak.
Another symbol. I should make a drawing of it.
Gdzie masz pamiętnik?
Done. A wind chime made of metal strips and iron fragments.
Dobra, stary. Powiemy ci co wiemy, ale nie wiem, czy to
Detective,
Yes?
I have had a look around this place, and I've noticed something. You might be interested in this.
Yes? I'm listening.
There is a symbol of some sort over there on that big stone to the left.
Yes, I've seen it. It could have been here for years, maybe even longer.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
Well, the paint is very bright, and also, I have seen a similar symbol before.
Really? Where?
Not exactly like this one, but quite similar. In fact, I have seen 2 different symbols. The first one on the old tower of our castle, and I noticed another one on the fountain where Morris found Henry.
That's rather strange indeed. But you can remain calm, Gordon. I know from experience, often even the strangest things sometimes have little meaning. To me, those are just old signs. Who knows? Maybe they were used in the past to mark something that had long been forgotten. There might be dozens of them across the manor.
Maybe.
I doubt they have any connection with the case.
I'm not so sure about that. But that's all for now.
All right.
Green fern. A small piece of cloth is sticking from under the leaves. The detective probably doesn't know about it. I can't pick it up now. Collier would see I found something. I've got to distract him somehow. Richard gave me. Can't go back yet. Green fern. I can't pick it up just now. This should keep the detective busy for a while. Detective?
Yes?
I found something that may interest you. There is a stain here on the stone behind you. I think it might be blood.
Where exactly is it?
Right behind you. On the right.
Oh, thanks for warning me. I didn't notice it at first.
You're welcome. Here's my chance.
No, dobra.
I have to pick up the handkerchief while he is distracted elsewhere.
No, to ją podnieść może jednak.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. How could the handkerchief have gotten there?
No, to nie za dobrze ogólnie rzecz biorąc, prawda? Jak to wasza chusteczka rodowa.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. Durban Gordon's key. The key I found in Marcus's tomb.
Dobra, wychodzimy stąd. I idziemy do doktora. A to dlatego, że skoro miał nowe fakty w sprawie śmierci Henry'ego, to może będzie miał coś na temat śmierci Vicka też. Hi.
Yes?
Yeah.
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs, in the morgue.
Creepy po prostu like hell. W ogóle cały ten gościu jest creepy. O, jest i Vic na stole.
Mr. Gordon, to what do I owe your visit today?
Good afternoon, Doctor. I have come to ask you about something.
Oh, would you believe that does not actually surprise me? In fact, I sensed that you would show up. You have come because of that poor boy. correct?
Yes, mainly.
So, what do you want to know?
I spoke with Collier about that boy. We were standing at the place where it happened. He didn't tell me much, other than the boy was killed by wolves.
Yes, that was the original theory. The wounds were suggestive of an animal's assault. After a closer analysis, however, I can safely reject that possibility.
So you have a different opinion?
Yes, I have. The cause of death was severe blood loss and critical injuries of numerous organs. No animal living in these lands would be capable of doing this. Not injuries like these.
What about an entire pack of wolves?
The signs on the body are clear. No traces of sharp teeth bites, nothing like that.
So do you have a possible explanation?
I do not exactly know yet, but the boy was certainly not killed by wolves or any other animal. Of that, I'm positive.
Tell me, when did you last see Robert?
Some 3 days ago, I think. If you are looking for him, it is best to call the sanatorium. He is there constantly.
No one has seen him in a while, and Victoria is becoming worried. I just wondered whether he had been here lately.
Oh, he has not been here for quite some time. But then again, there is no purpose to his visit as far as I can tell. The last time I saw him was after William's funeral and not since.
If you hear anything about him, please let us know.
Certainly.
Henry.
Dr. Herman,
Yes?
Yeah.
have you found out anything new regarding that strange thing you told me about?
Do you mean Henry's body? No, I have not. I need much more time for that.
Dobra, wyłazimy stąd i idziemy do zamku. Z powrotem. Shit. Chciałam wejść tam, gdzie jest brama. Cholera jasna. Jak to wygląda? Chciałam zobaczyć, czy list jest jakiś może.
There's a letter in it. Maybe Bates forgot to pick it up. I'll take it.
Dear Father, hopefully it will be your hands that my letter reaches first.
I cannot endure staying locked away in this horrible place. Therefore, I have decided to do what I should have done a long time ago. I will explain everything when we meet at our place. I know that you will understand. James.
Father, so James is William's son. Why didn't Victoria tell me when we spoke before?
No, bo nie. Musimy ją zapytać o to. Może nam z nami pogada, kto wie. Hejka.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
I'm concerned about Robert.
I appreciate your concern. I spoke with the sanatorium's head nurse a few minutes ago. She had no news of him whatsoever. I'm worried, Samuel. Something strange is going on. I fear something may have happened to him.
I'm sure Robert will manage.
Do not underestimate this, Samuel. He is my oldest son, and then I have no one left but you.
I'm quite sure nothing has happened to him. Everything will get sorted out soon.
I hope you are right. I cannot wait in uncertainty any longer. We must do something. I would like you to go to Ashbury to find out what happened. Here we wait in darkness, and I have no one else that can go. Will you do it for me, Samuel?
Of course. I'll set off straight away.
No, please do not go in the middle of the night. It will be better to go in the morning.
I don't mind traveling at night, and it is best that I go as soon as possible.
Are you certain?
The sooner I find out something, the better.
All right, then. But please take care of yourself, will you, Samuel?
You needn't worry. I must go to Ashbury and figure out what happened. Victoria, I found a letter in which James writes to William. He addresses him as Dear Father. So who is James, in fact?
Oh, well, it does not matter anymore anyway. It is true, Samuel. James is William's illegitimate son. I could not tell you before when you showed me that picture. I didn't want anyone to know. This secret must be buried along with William.
I understand.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
No i dobra. Nie tu. No i co, będziemy się wybierać do Ashbury, ale wybierać będziemy się do Ashbury w następnym odcinku, tak myślę. Ponieważ ten już trwa dosyć długo i nie chcę was zanudzać. Zobaczmy tylko, czy możemy się tam wybrać. Możemy. Dobra, okej. W takim układzie. Dziękuję wam bardzo za to, że oglądacie cały czas te moje odcinki. Wydaje mi się, że niedługo się ta gra już całkowicie, że tak powiem, skończy, bo już ta historia dosyć długo się tutaj rozwija, chociaż powiem, że jest coraz bardziej tajemnicza, więc no mam nadzieję, że wam się podoba i mam nadzieję, że jakoś tam w porządku w miarę przechodzę tą grę, nie jak jakiś ostatni lamus. Także chciałabym was serdecznie pozdrowić, dziękuję wam za wszystkie lajki, komentarze, jeśli macie ochotę i czas, obejrzyjcie, zostawcie lajka, komentarz, będzie mi bardzo, bardzo miło. Buziaki. Trzymajcie się, kochani.